I don't know. I
Since the
can't tell
last
you
one.
how
You ever
many
seen
block
that?
shots Anthony
No Laker
Davis
games since
had.
the
I
last
have.
one.
I've been watching lately.
That
Yeah, I
one with the
haven't.
Clippers, that was the best game of the week.
That was a
That
great
was the
game.
best game
I
of the
haven't seen
week,
it.
It was a good game.
and I enjoyed it.
LeBron playing like he
I
young
told
again.
you, I
That's what he
told you,
just. I mean,
LeBron
that's
is
what
in
she
his
just said.
21st season.
What's the record? Where they at
They
now?
were 2-2.
Okay.
Because they got a lot of young guys.
Oh yeah.
But these young guys are getting the opportunity to play, and they have a lot of talent. So now, it's always a thing of where to put people
Right.
and how to
Right.
manage and get them enough playing time. But
Right.
like I said, I was impressed with Christian Wood and Cam Reddish. They're playing today too in Orlando.
Yeah. Sis,
So
I only know like two names on that team.
yeah, but like I said, those young guys,
Damn shame. I gotta keep up.
D'Angelo Russell, he's the point guard, leading point guard. D'Lo been balling. D'Lo balling today too.
Point guard.
Yeah.
How long you been with the Lakers?
He came back to the Lakers. He was with the Lakers during
Okay.
the Kobe and Shaq era, and then he came back.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so he's back. He was a youngster then.
Speaking of Lakers, what about Joe Smith and his little situation?
Oh my goodness, bruh, bruh. Yeah, he found out his wife
Joe
had an
Smith.
OnlyFans account, but I'm like, okay, well I don't know what you're upset about because you kind of knew she was doing in that line of work, and you married her anyway.
Yeah.
But I think she should have told him that she had that so that he wouldn't have to find it out this way.
He a cool dude.
But
I
I
met
think
him.
he got mad, and Joe done packed up his shit.
He used to come to the studio with
Well, he might be sleeping in the
with Slim
studio
the
now
Mobster. He
because,
used to come to the
because
studio.
Joe said, fuck this shit.
yeah.
She done recorded the whole conversation. Joe was like, look.
He came with a briefcase with a gang of weed in it. And old school said,
now
old
you got a
school
briefcase
said,
full of clothes.
look, old
'cause
school
that
said,
nigga is, look.
well, he left. But I just seen the update today. They working it out.
But she should
They
have
working it
told
out.
him knowing that he was a public figure. You don't let him find out nothing like that.
Shit, she knew that. She knew he was a public figure.
That's my point. She knew he was a public figure. So you don't do no shit like that without letting him know that. You don't let nobody else tell somebody something like that because if it's the
Yeah.
other way around, you would not have want that being done to you. And
Very
she
true.
knew better. Okay, y'all money ain't rolling like it was, and her money, she had it rolling on OnlyFans. Okay, but at least tell him.
Yeah.
At least tell him. Don't let him be surprised. That
Right.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Nah. Yeah, I was like, okay, girl, you
Because I would have been with it.
okay, girl, because
Do what
that's
you
what she
gotta
was
do.
doing when she met him. So I mean, you can't knock her for
Right.
doing that because that's what she was doing when he met her.
Right.
Okay, so I mean, if she figured they needed money, so she was going to get money. But you got to tell your partner that's what you're doing.
Yeah, very much
so
so.
that he's a public figure, and if somebody see that and they know that you're his wife, of course they're going to put this in the tabloids. This is tabloid news. So he gonna find out
Yeah.
with the tabloids with the rest of us.
Yeah, well, shout out to Joe.
But I was just like, y'all just too much. Oh, and speaking of shout outs, I want to give a rest in peace to the late great Walter Davis. He used to play for the North Carolina. He played for the Tar Heels, and he played in the NBA as well.
Yeah, I
And
know
he
who he
passed away yesterday.
Wow. How old?
He was only 69,
Damn.
so he passed away yesterday. But yeah, he was one of them 3-point shooters in the NBA that came out of North Carolina under that Dean Smith program.
Mm.
He was one of the best. He played for Denver. He played for quite a few teams. Yeah, it was shocking to hear that.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
But
No, I'm just saying
No,
I don't
you
know
would
who
know
he
him
is.
if you
The
seen
name
him.
sound familiar
you
though.
would know him if you seen him.
Yeah, the name
You
sounds
would
familiar.
know him if you seen him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Condolences to him and his family, well, to his family.
yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. And what else we got? Who else we had just passed?
Yeah, Matthew Perry passed
Matthew
away.
Perry.
That was crazy. And then my boy from Rocky.
The Rangers won.
Yes, they did.
I
They
forgot
did.
about that.
The Rangers won. That was crazy because I did not know if the Rangers were going to be able to come back on the Diamondbacks, and they absolutely did.
I mean,
and
the
got them in
Rangers won.
5.
It's the World Series.
Yeah, they won the World Series. They came back on the Diamondbacks.
Yes, they did.
And I did not think they were going to, but they did. They took them in 5.
Yeah.
And who passed in Rocky? Oh, was it the trainer?
The
huh?
trainer, yeah. That was my boy, too.
Who?
The
little,
trainer that
look
played
like
the trainer.
Italian trainer.
The little
You know
Italian
who he
trainer
is.
in Rocky.
In Rocky.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Was
Yeah, he
almost in
passed
all of
away.
Damn.
Yeah, he passed away too.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
tell you.
Man, I'm telling you, boy. These days,
Yeah.
they cut. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I know one
appreciate
thing
those
though.
who you love.
Y'all motherfuckers need to go get some insurance.
Yeah, you need to stop showing me your Instagram page with all your new Jordans and shit, and go down there and get some life insurance policy.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna be donating to you GoFundMe.
Oh, and Lisa, get into these
You know.
Colorado team getting all of their jury and stuff.
Yes, that was crazy too.
Yeah,
Them
what happened
teenagers
with
went
that?
up in there while they were playing at UCLA, went into the locker room and stole all those Colorado players' jewelry and shit. And now you didn't have to confess to it and got your ass caught. This is why I said, see, California already got this smashing and grabbing and all
Yep,
this
this is
group
about to be
thieving.
Rico.
This shit, when they say organized,
It's
let me
organized crime.
just let you know, black folk, anything organized means organized crime, means
Means
Rico,
Rico.
means Fed.
That's right.
And you know, Fed's got a 90% conviction rate. They don't
No, it
take
ain't.
no
It ain't
case.
90%. I think this is like 95, 90.
99.99% conviction
Yeah,
rate.
they
They
really
don't take
do.
no case they can't win.
At all.
That's a true story.
And they
So,
doing it to where what Lisa's saying is that it's organized if it's 4 or more.
And he's stupid.
So that's
They're
like a
stupid
game.
because Gavin Newsom, the governor, just gave money to L.A. County and all these different people, these different police departments, and this is what they're focusing on. And you go in there and do that dumb shit? See, like I said, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this to all these, you know, even you thieves that listen, to let y'all know right now.
Right.
Look here. A new crime bill is coming.
Look
It's
here.
coming.
And don't be looking for black people talking about Black Lives Matter and be talking about we got to come and we got to stomp the yard for you to get your ass out. No, we ain't got to get you out. You're going to stay right on up in there because, see, we let you get out this time. This is what you're over here doing. This is how you pay us. You slap us in the face and you all out here robbing us and robbing
Right.
other people, tearing up the fucking community.
Right.
So now go on up in there and get your 3 meals in a cot. Because, see, this bullshit here,
It's going to be a long stay, boy.
listen, yeah, because they done emptied out the prison. So they got room for you.
And they ain't playing right now.
They got room for you.
They got room for
A
it.
national crime bill is coming because, see, crime is at an all-time high, and I'm sorry to say, it's only black people only make up 13% of the population here, and we committing 80%
Most
of the
of
crime.
crimes.
That just don't make no damn sense. That we ought to be ashamed of ourselves, and we can't keep talking about this
That's
white
real
supremacy
talk. That's real talk.
and slavery. Nigga, you was not born in 1887. You were born in 1987. What the
In
fuck is going on?
1997, in
1997. You
2007.
talking about white supremacy? You don't know a damn thing about it. You wasn't even in the Jim Crow era.
We were.
We were.
Shit, you go deeper than that.
Y'all, and
Shit.
plus, you know what the trip is? They're catching the ass end of this Karen and this prejudice shit and all this racism shit.
Right.
We was there when it was hot. When we was going to school, including Lisa. She younger than me, but they had it rough too.
We all had
You know
it
what I
rough.
mean?
Y'all had a rough.
Yeah.
Anybody that went to
Nigga,
school
we used to
in
walk
the
to school and
between
white
the
people used to throw.
50s and the
Remember they used to
70s,
throw bottles at us and shit.
between the
They stick
50s
their
and
ass
the
out the
70s,
car
if you went to
windows.
school during those times this was at a time when Pomona was damn near all white.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Anybody know that grew up in Pomona them times know what that was like, because I do. It was mostly white
Me
people
too.
on my block. Like I said, with the thing with white people, they getting ready to pull out them hoodies. I'm just gonna tell y'all that now because they tired of you niggas. They ain't cause you black. They just sick of y'all.
Yeah, they tired of y'all.
They sick of y'all. All
They
that
just
running
sick.
and stealing and shit.
Yeah.
And then you making excuses and trying to justify this stealing and killing and robbing and all this
Yeah.
shit. Carjacking.
Jugging, that's what they call
All
it
that
now.
jugging and all
Yeah.
that bullshit. Or whatever you want to call it. It's stealing, nigga. You can give it a nickname all you want to. That
That's all
shit
it
gonna say
is.
robbery. Is your penal code gonna be robbery, nigga? That's what it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be. Now you can call it jugging. The
Right.
judge gonna call it robbery. And
Yeah.
then y'all up here beating up folks, so it's gonna be strong arm robbery.
Yep.
You know, like I said, it's just ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
and
they
after
just,
watching that court case with that situation in Las Vegas with those 2 teens, that
Ran
shit
over
right
that
there,
chief?
that ran over that former retired
Chief of police?
chief of police.
What?
Yes, ran that motherfucker
Vegas?
in
they
Vegas.
did 2 of them. The other one they just injured.
Yeah,
The other
this
one they
one
killed
they
him.
killed that man, and then talking about hit his ass and recorded it and then put the shit on social media.
Damn.
Yeah, these dummies.
These motherfuckers, you the world's dumbest criminals.
Like you was watching something the other day, TJ. You said that somebody called the police on themselves.
Call the police. Because he tried to rob somebody and they wouldn't give up the cash register, so he called the police. true story. I don't know what the fuck.
You need medication.
You need more.
You need medication.
So
you are mentally ill if you call the police on yourself because somebody won't let you rob them.
Look, that's what he did.
They won't let you rob them, so you gonna call the motherfucking police. You know, that's what I say. That's why I say that mental illness is real.
It is.
Because you have to be mentally ill to call the police on the motherfucker because you won't let me steal from you. I'm trying to get to cop that 40-inch TV he got over there, and he over there blocking me.
Yeah, I'm trying to steal it.
I'm trying to steal it and shit, and the nigga blocking. Why he do that?
Sick shit.
Yeah, because, I mean, you know, and it's usually our people. When we jumping off buildings and diving to our death and trying to get away from the police. Man, shoot, trying to fight the police on the side of the road and getting tased up and fucked up. Across the country. Man, it's like, bro.
Motherfucker killed a nigga in New York, his son, over
over noise ordinance.
Now that is crazy.
That shit is just crazy. I mean, because...
Yeah, man, it's serious out there, man. And then I just seen the Charleston White got beat up.
Oh, finally? Somebody put paws on him, huh?
They pistol whipped him, hit him in the head a couple of times at the barbershop.
Well, you already got dead eyes, so now you gonna fuck him up further?
So they just got him.
Well, no, you know, he the one always on TV talking shit, talking about come on, bring it on, I got this and that. Well, you gonna need 4-4 now.
Yeah.
They didn't beat the shit out you at that barbershop. You kept on talking, and I kept on telling you somebody gonna wipe his ass with a cotton swab. I kept telling y'all that.
They got him.
Yeah, I kept telling y'all somebody gonna whoop his ass.
They got him.
Because he doing too much. He getting talking shit, and then he started talking.
I thought the nigga was gonna get killed a long time ago.
Well, like I said, you know, he snuck here into L.A. when he did Vlad TV. He had to sneak in here. Because when he went to New York, he got slapped up before. Then he got confronted by them Hotep niggas. So
my whole thing is, how can you just be a real snitch and just be like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on? That should be having me so confused.
Well, you want to be a real snitch, nigga, you need to have that shit on speed dial. You need to take them niggas as security with your ass, bro. Because, like I said, they talking about, yeah, I'll go to Chicago. You will go to Chicago and talk to O Block. Oh, okay, there's some shit I want to see. You gonna go talk to them young niggas? Yeah, okay. You gonna tell them what?
Right.
You gonna fuck around and get your ass drugged in the snow.
And you talk shit about everybody.
That's what I'm saying. You talking shit about them. Yeah, I'll tell these young. Okay, yeah, you gonna run up on O Block. Go ahead.
Is O Block a person or a neighborhood?
It's a whole neighborhood.
It's a whole neighborhood. It's the projects.
It's the projects, and it's one of the most dangerous in the country.
It is, yeah.
So,
we're what's his name?
What's his name?
King Von
and all them. Yeah.
And
so that just goes to show.
Chief Keef and Lil Reese, all of them are from those projects. So O Block is named after a dude named O.D. Perry who got killed by Gakira. So they named it O Block.
So that's why I said you gonna go to them and tell them what. Right. Tell them how you think they ain't shit. Oh, okay. This I got to see. I want to see you on camera say this shit. I want to see how it work out for your motherfucking ass too. Now they down there, they're upscale mall, Gold Coast mall up there killing folks out there. Simply over a lyric, over a fucking lyric in a rap. That nigga was gone the next week.
Yeah, FBG Duck.
Yep.
What's
Blew
his
his
name?
ass away. That shit was on camera too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they was at the Gold Coast Mall. That's like being down the Rodeo Drive. That's
what
Rodeo
it is.
Drive.
That's their rodeo.
Yeah. Because
100%.
Oprah used to shop at that place.
And what's his name? The
anybody
Obamas.
got money? Anybody?
Obamas.
Yeah. And shit, they went down there and lit that shit up like it was the 4th of July in broad daylight. Caught him coming out of one of the Louis Vuitton store?
Yep, with his wife.
With his wife and shit. And look.
Lit him up.
Yep, right there. Broad daylight in front of the Louis Vuitton store. So that's why I said, you gonna go down there and tell them what? Now you done got your ass beat at the barbershop. You shouldn't even been down there. You should have had somebody. You'd be have people coming to your house. You need to have mobile barbershop. You shouldn't even be going.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Have security. Hire your own barber and have security. Cut your hair instead of you need to be and cut your throat. You don't know what's going on. You out here talking shit about everybody.
These are Chicago niggas, huh?
He's from Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, Charleston White is from Dallas. He's from Dallas. That's why I'm surprised them gang members ain't got him there.
I don't know how that motherfucker's still alive.
That's what I said. He was sneaking into L.A. talking about Big U and all the people. I said, yeah, you.
Yeah, he always saying.
He said you was a pussy.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck Nipsey and fuck, he do all of that.
Talk shit about Cody. I'm like, after Cody had died. Because you weren't saying that shit when Cody was alive.
Right.
He talked shit about Kobe Bryant, too, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He what?
Yep.
Everybody.
Yeah, he just talked about everybody.
So he's just one of them weirdo.
Oh, he just one of them trollers. He'll troll you. Yeah, and talk a bunch of shit. Well, they done put them paws on him down there at the barbershop. I hope somebody put that on film.
They called up to him. They got him in the ambulance. Yeah, my mama went to the hospital right now.
Yeah, my mama made us.
My mammy
made us. I tried to stop them niggas. That's why my eye dead and my head hurt. My mama made us and y'all niggas was taking up.
Chicago ain't playing right now.
Ain't nobody playing right now.
Had another mass shooting Halloween.
Yeah.
There's some dude that got put out the party, came back and shot up the whole party, shot 16 people.
Telling you. You had that shit in Maine last week where he done went over there, and I didn't know until they got the full details. Those poor people, most of those kids, those people were deaf.
What?
Yes, those people were deaf, a lot of them, and they didn't hear him coming.
Where
at the one in Maine, that shooting in Maine,
okay,
those people were deaf. I'm like, you a motherfucker. You going to shoot deaf people because you know they can't hear your ass. I'm like, yeah. Then you going to go kill yourself and be laid all out in the woods for days. The guy had the whole town on lockdown and shit, and your motherfucking ass already dead. Because one of my coworkers, she kept saying, well, he's in the woods hiding. I said, that motherfucker ain't hiding. He dead as hell. And I told her, I said, he dead as hell. I said, that motherfucker went and killed himself as soon as he killed all these people. I said, because he was a fucking coward. They usually are.
Didn't he kill himself in a trash can or some shit?
Yeah, some more bullshit he did.
Yeah. Jumped in the trash can and blew his brains out.
Should have killed himself in the first place. Because he had been under mental health observation not for weeks before that. And he was a weapons specialist. So, I mean, you know, and he went to the bowling alley and went to 2 different places blowing people away.
Wow.
So it was
he went to the bowling alley
Yeah,
first,
he went to the bowling alley, and then he went to the other place and killed those people because he killed some kids, too. And some of the people that he killed were deaf. So they didn't hear him coming. But the ones that were not deaf, those are the ones. There was one man that he dived down the lane. He was all up in there with the pins and shit.
I would have been right there.
I don't blame him because I'd been up in that bitch. I'd squoze my fat ass up in there too. And I squeezed out of squozed. I squozed my ass up in there too. I don't blame him. I'd have been me and the bowling pins. I'd have been rolling down. You'd have been hitting me with the fucking ball because I'm gonna tell you right now, I wouldn't have been out there neither.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Tell you, boy. Crime at an all-time high.
What else is going on, man, besides that? It's just crazy right now.
Shit, everybody crazy. People saying crazy shit, doing crazy shit. War everywhere.
Yeah, what's going on with that whole bullshit?
I can't keep up with that. I'm lost on all that.
Well, that situation, as I've told people before, that's the reason why I don't talk about it too much, is because it's not, it's very in-depth. And when you deal with anything having to do with the Jewish community and the Arab community, that goes back centuries. You can't pinpoint one day. Israel, all that goes back centuries.
Israel, Egypt.
All that. And it's really about religion, but they'll use political to do what they want to do too. And so that's the reason why it's very complicated. The Middle East situation is very complicated because even though there are the majority of them Muslims, all the Muslims don't get along. So it's very, very complicated on how all of that works. I just feel sorry for the Israeli people and the Palestinian people because they're caught in the middle and they're the ones that's dying. And you know, you have these different government and you have these different terrorist factions that simply don't give a fuck. They have their own agendas, and the agenda is not the people. Humanity right now has really lost its way with the way that we treat each other. We have no concept of boundaries, no respect. There's none of that. And a lot of that I blame when I sit back and I look and I listen to these different reasoning as to why so and so attacked this group of people. I blame that on ancestral lies.
What you mean by that?
And I'll tell you what I mean by that. Let's start with the transatlantic slave trade. The biggest lie told in the transatlantic slave trade is that white people ran up on the continent of Africa and just took niggas and stole them and brought them to these different places, when in fact that couldn't have been further from the truth. Our own African ancestors sold us to those white settlers, captured us themselves, and all of the beheading and things and the abuse that was going on along the way was done by Africans before they even got to the boat.
Damn.
And you know that admission did not come from a lot of these African countries until like the late 90s, early 2000s. And because they didn't admit it, and the reason that a lot of the African countries did not admit it, like Nigeria, Ghana, Benin, and these different countries, the reason they didn't admit it is because they didn't want to look barbaric, and they were embarrassed.
Right.
Most of their wealth, and you hear about a lot of those Africans that have that big wealth. Majority
Africans that were slave owners too.
Well, yeah, they were slave owners into two slave trades, transatlantic slave trade, and they also sold Africans to them Arabs. And the Arab and African slave trade was far more brutal than the transatlantic slave trade. That's not told. 80 to 90% of that slave trade that they went up into there, 80 to 90% of them Africans died.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the thing that's not being told. And this is and they let white people be the face of the transatlantic slave trade. But see, here again, now we talk about ancestral lies. That's white people's fault. I'll tell you why. You went and told your people that you were superior. You told your people that you were it was your God-given right to do what you done. Now you're angry because you've been made the face of racism, white supremacy, and these things, but you have passed this down to your own people that you are superior. Wow. And now look at what we have here. Wow. We have races of people hating other people based on ancestral lies.
Facts.
And now we have a world divided, not a country divided. We have a world divided.
Yeah.
Historically, Palestinians and Israelis are the same people. What divided them was religion.
Period.
And that's why I have always said that Christianity was far more detrimental than the transatlantic slave trade ever was. Because with religion comes control. But it comes at a price, because what it comes to, control, misinterpretation of scripture.
Oh, okay.
To suit your own belief. And what do you have after that? Destruction.
Then they talk Jews and all of that. I'm lost on this.
Well, the Jews are the Israelis. They just call themselves Israelis because of Israel. And see, another thing about that territory, that Israeli territory, up until 1947, was under British rule. Palestine did not even run that area. Yeah. Prior to it being under British rule, the Ottoman Empire ran it until 1918. Who was the Ottoman Empire? Present-day Turkey. Prior to the Ottoman Empire, it was ran by the Roman Empire. And let me give you a little history on that. When the Jewish people, the Israelis, say that they belong there, they're absolutely correct. Historically, they do. When the Roman Empire took over, they took 97,000 Jews and sold them into European slavery from that area.
That's crazy.
You would find Jews all the way down to what's present-day Sinai Peninsula and present-day Jordan. If you go back and you research the Bible, as people like to do, Galilee and all that is near the Jordanian border. All of that was there was Jewish and Palestinians lived in that area. And what it was over is that they wanted the Jews to convert from Judaism into Christianity or Islam. They refused to do it.
Yeah, because one of them don't believe in Christianity. They believe in Islam.
Well, the Muslims, we'll see here again. Let me break down even the Muslim situation. You have Sunnis, you have Shiites. The Palestinians, majority of them in the Gaza city and all of that, 86% of them are Sunni Muslims. So they're not going to get along with the Jews, the Israelis there who believe in Judaism. They believe in the Torah. They don't believe in the Holy Bible. They believe in the Torah because they believe in Judaism.
Can you explain what that is? What's the
Torah? They have it's their group of things. It kind of looks like when you go after Christmas, and we have our little stuff, Kwanzaa, and they have their 6 days. They have 12, and they believe in Judaism. That's why you have the synagogue.
Something new.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
So there was a lot of, even when the Jews were in Europe, they were expelled from Europe a lot of times because they wouldn't convert to Christianity. So they had a political movement called the Spanish Inquisition, which the Catholic Church uses today.
Okay. There goes some knowledge for your ass.
And it was used against the Jewish people because they would not convert to Christianity. And that's why I say you have to. That's why I was telling you all when we were talking that night. It's deeper than 1947. You have to go all the way back to understand what the real fight is. That's the reason why I don't really say too much, because I understand, having worked around these different people, the differences and the similarities. And that's their differences, and it's now spilled over into a geopolitics now. I still don't agree with the mass murdering going on down there in Palestine. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with what went on October 7th when they went into Israel and slaughtered all those people at that festival and went into those kibbutzes and burned those people alive and raped those women and beheaded those children. I'm sorry. Just basic humanity in me.
That was Hamas, right?
The Hamas did that. And I just don't believe in slaughtering. I just don't believe in decimating humanity that way. And that's what we have here. And we have in people calling for this type of thing. And people need to be really understand about when you say you're pro something. I'm pro humanity. I really am when it comes to this, because I don't think anyone should be murdered simply for what they believe. If you believe in Islam, you don't have a right to kill them just because they don't believe in what you believe in. If you believe in Christianity, you don't have a right to murder somebody because they don't believe in Christianity. Wow. If you believe in Judaism, you should not be murdered because you're worshiping in a synagogue.
Facts.
And this is what we have here. We have people pushing their own agendas and their own will on others. If you are spiritual, you should not be murdered because of that. You should be able to worship however you worship. But that's not, people talk about freedom, but do you really believe in freedom? You really have to ask yourself that question.
That's a code.
That's deep.
You really have to ask yourself that question. Do you really believe in freedom? What does freedom mean to you?
That's deep.
Lisa Marie.
And I'm looking at everything, and I'm looking at basically the world's on fire. The globe is on fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
It really is.
It really is.
But as I told you before, and I've been telling you for the past 5 years, I told you when the age of Aquarius kicked in, we were going to have a lot of truths. A lot of things were going to be revealed. Some of it was going to be very scary and very heartbreaking and very eye-opening at the same time.
And
but
it's happening.
You'd be very relieved.
And it's happening, y'all.
Even though you didn't understand something and you felt in your deep down in your gut that something wasn't right, you now know that your mind wasn't playing tricks on you. It simply wasn't right. Governments are being exposed all over the world.
Facts.
People and factions that we have held, whether it be religious factions that we've held to the highest standards, are also coming to a collapse because what you say you were never that. There's some things that just never were. It was all an illusion. Just like inclusion is an illusion. And that's why I believe that everybody, you want to look at it globally, everybody is racist and prejudiced to a degree.
Everybody.
We must, all this, we can't be racist. We can't. That's a lie.
That's bullshit.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Everybody got a little of it in them.
Yes, because that's humanity. And if you give anybody, human, any type of power, you run the risk of corruption.
Yep.
And I don't care who you are and what you think.
Man.
You just look at throughout history and just read history and read it with an open mind and not with ready to hit the gavel of judgment. Just read it with an open mind and you will see how the human mind can a lot of times corrupt itself. Yeah. Look at these so-called world leaders. People is judging Ukraine and Russia and taking sides, but not looking at the fact that they invaded those people. And the mass destruction and the mass killing that's going on there is just the atrocities that are taking place globally. And it's a shame. And then you've got the migrant situation, which is another scary situation.
What do you mean the migrant?
All these migrants.
Oh, these immigrants?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That
and
is a very.
It's coming from China to Mexico.
It's very scary because it's not, I'm escaping anymore. I'm invading and I'm coming here to harm your ass now is what it is coming down to. Me, I'm in favor of them shutting them damn borders.
I agree.
I'm in favor of that because see, as this history does have this country has a dark history, but this is the shit. I was born here. And I'll be damned if you bring your darkness from your shit over here to me. I'm losing sympathy. I have to be honest, I'm losing sympathy.
We letting the terrorists in.
Well, they caught one the other day and sent that motherfucker back.
We letting them in.
And black people particularly, I'm going to say this to y'all. Y'all have to be very, very careful in your blindness for the motherland. You must open your eyes to the atrocities that the motherland has committed against not only you historically, but some of what they're doing to their own over there.
Yeah.
We have to be honest.
I just found out that Africa's the only place African Americans can go without having a passport.
And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. This is why I say you open your eyes to it, because that's a trap too. I always say anybody that can go visit the continent of Africa, please do, because you should always.
What's the trap? Think it's a trap?
To me, I think the trap is,
against us.
Yeah, is they want you to bring your resources to help them get out of the mess that they've gotten themselves in with the Chinese and with the Europeans. Well, see, here again, they're not the victims that you think they are. You need to be mindful of that.
Who, Africans?
Africa was never a victim, baby.
I ain't thinking that.
Well, a lot of black people do. They think that we go over there, we can save it. No, they put themselves in that situation. They want you to help them bail them out. Now, so you take a chance. I'll say to anybody, like I've just said, if you have the opportunity to go over and visit the continent of Africa, please do. Because you need to see how bad you think you have it here. No, you need to go over and go really down there and really in depth and get out of that tourism area and really go in depth and look at how people really live.
So I don't want to go to that shit.
That's why I'm telling you.
The whole point of what you're saying.
That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got you.
See, and same with Dubai. Oh, how beautiful it is. Guess what?
Do anything in that motherfucker.
Go down there and really look how they living. See, this is why I say.
And Dubai ain't nothing but a city. This whole time I'm thinking Dubai was
a country.
Yeah.
No.
It's a fucking city.
Yes, but see, like I said, I look deeply into, religious practices of everyone. And I'm going to tell y'all better be very mindful of the religious practices you people picking. Because you just don't know. This is why I'm spiritual and I'm not religious.
There's a difference.
Because I've studied the Book of Mormon. I've looked at Islam. I've looked at Christianity. I've looked at a lot of religions. I see a lot of similarities, which are scary. And I see a lot of non-similarities, which is even more scary. And I'm going, you know what? I think I'm going to just wing it. I think I'm going to be the free spirit over here, because this shit over here y'all talking about, I ain't about to do none of this. But I can take something from each of those religions that's good and incorporate it into my life to make it better for me.
Yeah.
They all have something good that you can incorporate into your life that's useful. But I'm not about to go headlong into nothing. And that's what black people need to understand, because black people over here, particularly African Americans, are so desperate to fit in somewhere. They feel like a people.
True.
They feel like a people without a country. But that's how the Jewish people felt too. They were a people without a country. But you have an entire continent.
Well, we're like people without a culture now.
Well, yes and no.
No.
We over here, you have a culture, but the culture has been trashed.
Right.
And we have to blame ourselves for that, because we didn't listen to our people that passed things down to us, and we didn't listen to the advice. We thought that we could go into 20th century and we can just push full steam ahead and do things the way we wanted to without consequence, and now we're feeling the consequences of those actions. And now our youth is showing us the consequences of our action and non-action in many areas, and we have to take responsibility for it.
True indeed.
And that's
indeed.
just what we have to do. And as bad as we don't like it,
Right.
it's here. It's in our
Right.
face.
Yep.
And we have to deal with it.
Yep.
And hopefully, I think that
TJ,
there will be some changes. It will be some changes.
Well, I got some bonjour.
Bonjour.
That's a shot of motherfucking Amsterdam.
That's damn. Ain't no damn Amsterdam. That's just some damn.
Van Dam.
But I just think that these are the times we're in. It's a time of reflection, and we're going to be forced. We're in the age of Aquarius, where we're going to be forced to look at our past actions.
Got a couple shout outs real quick. Rose.
Shout out.
Hey, Rose.
Rose. Tara.
Hey, Cuzzo.
That's your cousin. TNT T-shirts.
What's up,
man? When you coming on, man? You gotta come. Star Child.
What up, Star? How are you?
Hey, sis, I'm inviting you to come out one Saturday and sit down with us, and let's just have a good time and come co-host with us on the show with us one day, whenever you open. You know I love you. Me and you just talked last week.
That'll be a beautiful show.
Love you, Star. Erica Wiley.
My girl. Hi, Erica.
She said she'll see us on the 20th.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's supposed to be coming back home. Get back here, girl.
Hurry back.
Yeah, so yeah. TNT T-shirts, man. Hit me up, man. We're trying to get you on the show, because I need some T-shirts, man. Okay. That's my shout-outs, man.
Shout out.
We love you, Star.
Always. What was you saying, sis?
Well, I'm just saying, just as a whole, we're going to be forced to look at our actions and past actions.
That's what you were saying.
and how we've conducted ourselves and how we're conducting ourselves in the future, there's not going to be no place to hide.
That's crazy.
There's no place to hide now.
That's crazy.
Everything is out there, and you're gonna be forced to deal with your shit.
Right.
You know, and that's just what it is. And I sit around and I just listen. You know, I watch different news stations, different private news stations and stuff.
Right.
And you know, people have their opinion pieces, and we should go back. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't go back.
Yeah.
We need to move forward.
Yes, we do.
But we need to move forward. But you need to face. See, going backwards means that you can run. You're running away. You're not facing what's happened here. No, because of what you did in the past and didn't do in the past is the reason why we're where we are today.
Word.
And no, we don't need to run. We need to push forward and need to face.
Yeah.
What the mistakes we've made and our non-actions and our actions. This is what life is.
True story.
And this is what some of these examples we set, they were bad.
Yeah.
They didn't seem bad in some cases at the time, but they've proven to be that. And other times we did shit we knew was fucked up and we did it deliberately.
Yeah. Give a quick shout out to
Real
Charlie. That nigga could sing, Mac, North Carolina. I see you, boy. Send me some music, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, but he hit me. I ain't talked to him in a minute. I need some music. Charlie Mac.
That's why I'm saying, because when you look at what's going on with our children. Star is a prime example. Our people killing our own kids. And killing our own kids and each other over the smallest thing.
It's at an all-time high now, though.
Yeah, we killing over the smallest thing. The simplest thing. There's no sitting down talking things out.
Over some shit they don't even know why they're killing each other.
Exactly.
Man. Shit's crazy to me.
We killing. But see, even with the gang shit, you killing over a flag and territory that you don't have a deed to.
Ain't got shit.
Ain't that a bitch?
And
you claiming a hood and got a rental. You are in a rental home.
Well, not even that. You took.
I live in the neighborhood.
But see, here's the thing: you are asked for a neighborhood, you get the neighborhood,
then you
and then you destroy the neighborhood, and then ask white people, "Can you come in here and fix it?"
Wow, I never thought about that one.
You know, you asking white people to fix some shit you done tore up. Talking about, well, I ain't got a neighborhood. Okay, well, Victorville at one time belonged to a number of white people and Mexican migrants. You done took that shit over, but now it's a war zone. But, white supremacy and slavery. Nigga, slavery and white supremacy don't have nothing to do with you terrorizing an entire city.
Yeah, Victorville ain't nothing but South Central now. Victimville.
You go up there, you sure to be a victim in some motherfucking way.
Star, we want you to come on the show with us and sit down and talk. I know you got a lot to say, and I would really love for you to come out. Say yes, damn it. I see you.
You know, and this is the thing. This is what we're doing. And now we have mothers like Star and like my mother. They had to bury their children and mourn their children.
Man, that's a cold piece.
Yeah.
You're killing without a conscience.
And some of the shit be
and
so,
then
like
you're
you
justified. And you're justified.
It be over dumb shit.
Dumb shit and justify the dumbness.
Yeah, try to justify the dumbness.
And it's downright. It's to the point now. It used to be scary. It just pisses me off now. You know, I watched my mother go through that shit 30 years ago.
Man.
Yeah. You know, and like I said, you know, when people call you friend these days, I'm usually kind of scared.
Yeah, you ain't bullshitting.
People call you friend these days. Because them be the motherfuckers that set your ass up.
Charlie, she always speaks the truth, man. It's Charlie Mack from North Carolina. He's just saying she's speaking the truth.
It's true. I'm looking at all across the world and looking down. Look at the shit with that girl going over there to Mexico with these so-called friends.
Oh, yeah.
And comes back here in a fucking body bag.
Right.
And then you go to her mama's house and sit down and break bread with her mama and lie to her mama's face knowing that you the reason she dead. There's no reason Shanquilla Robinson shouldn't have came back in the same condition that she left in.
That's a cold piece right there. Hey, now that shit right there.
Yeah, that's cold.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
What are they doing about that, sis?
They can't do shit.
Because
it happened in Mexico, number one. Number two, nobody's telling the truth. Number three, there was a cover-up even in Mexico regarding her autopsy.
Damn. Did you know that, Chuck?
That's why I said. And so the federal government here can't do shit.
Damn.
Nothing.
But them niggas, like I said,
the family can only sue for wrongful death, right?
I don't even know if they can do that.
Damn.
To be honest, because again,
like that?
It happened in Mexico. I don't even know if they can do that. And who would they sue? Them broke ass niggas that did it?
Who she paid the whole trip for?
Who she paid for, and then you run off with her money and go get you plane tickets and stay in another hotel and bring your ass back home and bring her luggage back and go and lie to her mother? I mean, this is the type of shit that's going on. And it's like she's been forgotten, but I haven't forgotten.
They just did an update on her the other day.
You know, I haven't forgotten.
What was her name, like Shanquilla or something?
Shanquilla Robinson was her name.
And how old was she? When she
25 years old.
She was a baby.
25 years old, had her own hair business, was doing big things for a young woman.
That's cold.
And she was down there getting ready to do some business transactions when she was
Dominique?
in Mexico.
We see you, Dominique.
And like I said, it was just heartbreaking that you go and take these so-called friends, and these so-called friends. That's why I said, motherfucker, call you friend, you got to be scared.
Yeah.
Now them bitches was supposed to be her friends. And
she paid for that trip.
Paid for that shit.
Ain't that a bitch that she paid for everything?
Everybody.
Then we just see a show or something, a mini something. That was I just watched that. They showed the whole thing. It was like
she paid for everything.
It was like a mini series. It was like it was.
They did a mini series on her.
Damn, I just seen that.
Ava DuVernay did something on her. She
spent all her money. She invited all them people out, and she took care of them.
And the one dude that was there, that was like her best friend. He went on family trips with her mother, and her sister.
Right.
Like I said, he was one of the main ones that went to her motherfucking house. Her house to her mama's house.
That go back to when you said that when they say friend, you can't even trust that word no more.
That's a cold word, ain't it?
You sitting there eating her mother's food.
Friend.
And lying to her mama.
That's heartless.
What you say, Josh?
And holding hands and crying with the mama. And the bitch that did the shit was there too.
That's some cold shit, man.
This the shit y'all doing. Murderer sitting in your damn house.
Chris Lofton, what's up with you?
Like I said,
what up, Naughty?
I just I look at this shit, and that's why I said humanity as a whole gonna have a lot to atone for.
Yeah.
Cause we on some bullshit.
Yeah, we on some. All this shit is driving me crazy right now. Like,
I'm just sitting here just watching.
Like even going out to socialize now is not even safe no more. Like in between getting in your fucking car and going to wherever you're going and coming back. Is a danger in this motherfucker.
It's a danger driving to the drive-thru.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, well, I invited you, nigga. I'm not comfortable no more.
Right.
I'm 63 years old, nigga. I want to live to be 83.
Right.
I don't need nobody to help me. You know what I'm saying?
You don't need to be on idiot time.
And not only that, a lot of people be like, man, you don't be coming out. Nigga, I'm 63. I ain't 50 no more. I ain't 45, none of that. Too many niggas around me, I get nervous.
Oh, I know that. You don't get nervous. You just be uncomfortable.
I be very uncomfortable. You can't
keep an eye on everybody.
Yeah, because people's demeanor change.
Right. Yes, they do.
The real them, when they get drunk, comes out a lot of times.
Yep.
So a lot of times when you seeing all this violence, that's that real motherfucker.
Right.
That's that real motherfucker behind closed doors when ain't nobody else there but close people. See, so a lot of times you getting the real them. So I tell you what, you keep your real ass over there, and I'm gonna keep my real ass at home. And so we can all just sit there and be real.
Right.
In different settings.
I don't mind going out to little things like the Fathers in Hip Hop. I'ma always support that because that's a whole different atmosphere. But all this other shit where everybody getting fucked up and nigga, I can do that at home by myself.
Yeah,
I promise you that.
I can drink at home.
Yes.
I ain't got to drink. I can drink at home.
Yeah.
If it's not for bettering the community, I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
And right now, I don't hear betterment of anything. I hear exploitation.
I'm always give a shout out to Justify for Fathers in Hip Hop. Yeah, Justify. Shout out to you, Just.
You know, that's what I'm seeing. I see exploitation and destruction usually. And you can't go, if you can't go to a carnival without gunfire ringing out, you can't go to a Christmas parade without some
gunfire,
bullshit.
A Halloween party.
No, I'm over it.
Yeah, stay home.
I don't even hand out candy no more.
I should just stay home.
Just stay home.
Yeah, I don't even hand out candy no more because I don't know
if they coming to rob you or not. You ding dong, it ain't trick or treat.
Stand at the door with a gun on the side with the candy bowl in this hand and the gun in that hand.
People quit answering doors. They just put the whole bowl outside, just let them come get it.
Yeah.
I don't put shit out.
Ring my door.
You don't even come up to my door.
I don't even be trying to celebrate like fucking Halloween.
Right.
They're the dead, so I'm not.
Yeah, I don't do that either, bro.
I mean, you know,
Mama brought us up to
I understand when we was kids. Exactly.
I had fun with it. And I used to enjoy seeing the kids come up to my door with their little costumes and stuff on.
When we was growing up,
love that.
when we were growing up, it was really about when we was growing up, it was really, to be honest, it was really all about monsters. That's what's weird. We dressed as monsters. We dressed as vampires. Now, you know, they got Playboy bunnies. They got, you know what I mean, bro.
Well, we did that, but we had Elvira. You know, we had different things.
I wasn't putting on no. I only think I dressed up two times my whole entire life.
When I was little, many moons ago,
right?
And nigga, we was Mighty Mouse and all of them niggas.
Right.
We was
and
Felix the Cat and all of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, Felix the Cat, and then there was some crazy shit. Some niggas wanted to be Superfly.
Oh yeah, that was the era. Yeah, that was the era, bro.
Yeah.
You telling the truth.
Somebody had Superfly, Shaft, and all that. I remember that because I know I wanted to be Superfly.
You know, we had fun back then. Things were a little bit different, but then it started turning when people started putting razor blades in the candy.
In the candy and apples. Who gives
apples? The whole mood, the whole everything.
So that started turning that way. But like I said, I used to enjoy watching the kids come up, you know, to my door and seeing their little costumes and stuff like that. And I used to enjoy handing out candy. The last year and this year is the first 2 years I haven't done it.
Right.
If you come up to my door talking about robbing me, you don't know what kind of mood I'm gonna be in, and I don't recommend it.
Oh my God.
I don't recommend it.
I don't recommend it.
Can I say this? If
don't come to your door robbing,
please
Lisa.
Don't come to my door.
Look like Yeti sister Ellen told me, baby, don't do that.
Right. 100%.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I don't either. Plus,
I don't recommend it.
One thing I gotta do, I gotta tell the truth. Lisa has hands. First
of all,
you
put that HO when you tell them to hold on. That's when you run. If Lisa say hold on.
Yeah, I just want to let y'all know. She might be cute, she might be pretty, but I promise you,
she with the bullshit. It ain't. It's not safe.
And I just don't have, even getting out of my car, coming into my house, or going anywhere, I'm always
you always alert. You alert.
Who following me when I'm driving? Why is it?
Remember we were told to always look in your back seat when you get in your car?
Yeah.
Instantly.
And I've always done that.
Yep.
And I've always done it.
Never go home the same way. Never take the same route every day.
Man, our mother was a gangster. You hear all that shit you just said?
Yeah. Never go home
Mama
the same
told
way.
us.
You change your route, baby.
That's what Mama used to tell us.
Yeah, you don't just come the same way
I don't care where
every
I'm
day.
at. I've always look around at my surroundings. I don't care if it's the gas station. I don't care where I am. If I'm coming in the grocery store, and I could go to that same grocery store, be going there for years. I'm always gonna check what's going on because there's always some new motherfucker that gonna try you. You just, I mean, it is what it is, especially in the times that we living in. Everybody want to be mentally ill. Okay, well, I tell you what.
Right, wait.
Everybody.
Hey, I got a story. Hey, Jack, you know I got this story, right?
I want a shot.
Okay, here. My son. Let me go. Let me get in here.
I know the story.
My son, Slender Monster.
You talking about what happened?
He got a sister who lives in Vegas.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
And you know, if anybody know my son, he's not only overprotective, but he a real one. You know what I mean? And so he's at his sister's house. You know, I got my grandsons are there. You know what I mean? And they with the shit too. If their daddy go down, they going down. So it's like it's them against y'all. But anyway, so they got this dude that comes over. You know, he got this bad mouth. You know, he come over and be like, "Hey, bitch, open the motherfucking door." Woo, 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 woo. But my son is there. So they going, "Oh, don't pay him no attention. He crazy." My son said, "I'm crazy too." He said, "Yeah, but he be drinking," and he said, "I be drinking too." But you gotta excuse him. Well, you need to excuse me because I'm about to fuck cuz up. He'd come over here disrespecting, woo, 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 woo. So it was a whole big thing about, the thing is, when people say, "Oh, don't pay him no attention, he crazy," you got to think about the nigga that's there too. You know what I mean? Like, he might be crazy too, like Slim said. Well, you got to excuse him. Well, you need to excuse me.
Well, you got to think about it. With the black community, we always swept mental illness under the rug. It was nothing for us to send crazy folks in our neighborhood out with some crackers and shit running around the neighborhood looking crazy as a motherfucker. We just all that.
But you know what? Us we support our shit,
yeah,
though.
right. We be like, okay, that's just Bojangles. Bojangles
right.
and nothing.
Yeah.
He running around there just, or the crazy uncle locked up in the back room that you was told don't go open that door, don't go near that door and shit like that. You wasn't told why, and you didn't be on it until later on.
Shit right now.
But this is the thing. But now we have to come out of that mentality, and we have to realize that mental illness. Let me tell you something.
What's
can
up,
take
Rio?
your life.
Yeah. Hey, there's a lot of
people. It can take your life.
There's a lot of people like now that I feel like I meet a lot of people. Like I said, I'm 63 years old, so I done been through a lot of shit. I done seen a lot of shit. But right now, I'm looking at these people. A lot of people don't think. They just do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers don't even do. They don't even think. They just move around. Like, I be lost sometimes. I be listening to people's conversation, how people get mad at another person because the motherfucker's hair was nicer than yours. Or, instance, somebody, just like me, I can say this. When I first started Papa's Kitchen, wasn't nobody out here cooking like I was. As soon as I started Papa's Kitchen, everybody's cooking. That's fine. Everybody get their thing. That's a beautiful thing to me. That means I started something. To me, that in my head, when I started on the run, with just me. I didn't give up. People didn't even know that Slim was my son. They didn't know Chalk was my brother. I just wanted to help other people. You know what I mean? And that's why I love Natural Red to today. Shout out to Natural Red.
Shout out to Natural Red. Happy
who
birthday,
always
Mama.
give it up for me. Always.
Yeah, her birthday month. She just got back from Belize. Her and Bert.
Her and that old pretty ass nigga.
Her and Bert.
I love her and Bert. They one of the best couples ever, man. Two. And Natural Red is a real one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She an Oklahoma girl with that Long Beach mentality and them freckles and that attitude.
Yep.
Shout out to Natural Red. Love you, baby girl, always.
And that's all I gotta say about that.
But it's just true that people don't support each other, and they silently hate you even if they support you. But as I stated, we're living in a time where truth about humanity is just coming out. A lot of people are just not going to be happy for you, and they're going to be secretly jealous of you and secretly sabotage you. And you know
What's up, Pauletta? We see you, baby girl.
You have to learn to accept that it's going to be a hard pill to swallow. Right. And it's usually going to be the people the closest to you.
Right.
And you're going to it's going to be some family members. It's going to be some close friends, and you just not going to believe it when it first happens, but believe it.
Success is the best revenge.
Yeah. You have to, what's happening to the younger generation, because people always ask, why is the younger generation, the mental illness so high? Because I tell you what,
damn crack babies.
Well, not only that, but
you know what, that's kind of true.
But I'll tell you why. Because for them, it is they are getting
There's
the
no guidance.
most betrayal.
There's no guidance.
There is no boundaries to the people betraying you in their look at their generation.
Look, you know
there's
what?
no boundaries.
You're right. You're right. There's no boundaries.
There's no boundaries. There's nothing like, okay, we got to set a group of boundaries here where you don't cross this line or cross that line. Ain't no lines.
Yeah, that's true.
We was talking about no color lines. No, it just ain't no lines.
Yeah, there's no lines.
So that's mentally draining, because it's like, fuck, who do I trust? This is what they're into. This is what they have to face. Who do I trust? We've always been taught through our life, you got to trust somebody. Who do they trust? When everybody around you living in a fucking snake pit.
Yeah.
It's a different world now, though.
Yes. It's the real world.
Teachers now,
listen, it's the real world.
No shit, they are beating up their own fucking teachers.
But it's the real world.
And teachers, what about the teacher that brought the dope to school? Like, what the fuck?
Look,
she brought mollies, weed. Then the other teacher came in drunk as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Well, teaching the badass kids, I think I'd be drunk too.
You ain't bullshitting.
I knew Lisa
I think I'd be drunk too.
You ain't bullshit. I didn't think about it in that manner.
I'd be drunk too.
These little motherfuckers, they confused right now.
You just see when a black teacher said, okay, all the kids, whoop-de-what little boy said, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But where are they getting this from? because again, it's no boundaries.
No boundaries.
You've got
this come from no ass whoopings.
Right.
You
like we got.
Ass it's not even effective.
Sis, it would have been different if you was able to, like we was. We was disciplined.
How many of you?
Sis,
look,
bro, check this out. There's not.
We got discipline.
That ass woman is not even effective. With
But
these
no,
kids
look,
no
look,
more.
Lisa,
No,
look.
because
It was different then because look, we had it to where if
see,
I
the thing
fucked
was,
up, Lisa's
we was,
daddy
we was
could.
scared of an ass whooping before we got the
and
ass
then if your daddy seen me fucking up and he knew my mama, guess what your daddy was gonna do when he seen me fucking up?
Yeah, but see, we don't have that anymore.
That's the
all
point.
been lost.
That's
that's all been lost when black men start walking away from their children. I don't care what.
Not even so much. Yeah, that's true too.
Because you are left. Because see, what you have left a woman to raise a man.
That is true.
And I'm gonna tell you, there's only so much that a woman can teach a man. There are certain things that only a man can teach a man.
Yeah.
Well, and that is how to be a man.
That's it.
That is real as you can get.
And that's why I was
holding my cussing.
See, with my ex-husband,
I
stepped aside. I stepped aside when it came
Roland
to
was a daddy.
Let him be a man to his. Let him be a daddy, the father to his child.
I stepped aside to that.
They were young kids, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I stepped aside when it came to our son and let him handle because
that's your lead.
That's that man shit.
Yeah, that's that man shit.
Lisa, that's why I love you, cuz.
That's that man shit. I didn't get involved in that because see if Daddy said something.
That's why you still respect him the way you do
each
today.
other because
That's
like
the
I
point
said,
being,
I never could have raised our son without him. Never. I never could have done that. Ever, ever, ever.
Right.
Because if Daddy said, you're not going somewhere, that was it.
Right.
Okay, well, your daddy said you
ain't
can't
talking
go.
to me about it.
Your daddy said you couldn't go.
You two sitting there and flip coins.
Yeah, because your daddy said you couldn't go. And it was the vice versa. If I said I didn't want him going somewhere and he tried to go over there and slide up over there and tell his daddy something, Daddy be like, oh, no, your mama said you can't go, that's it.
Right.
That's it.
Good parents.
None of that.
Great parents.
He knew if I said no, there was a reason. But I always explained to my son why.
So you used to follow your husband's judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
because
good.
The one thing about it, if he said no about something, there was a reason he said no.
That's why you have the son you have now.
We knew each other and respected each other.
He traveling. He having fun. He having a good life. Got a good job.
And man,
you know,
come on, man.
I mean, that's
shout out to my nephew,
I
man.
had to give him a chance to experience those
shout out to Kyle. Love you, Neff.
Get the best education. We and his father made those sacrifices for that to happen.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know, and
Eric Moore.
Leaving Pomona was one of those things I had to do. After my brother was murdered in '92, there was nowhere in the world that I could raise my son in Pomona.
In that environment.
In that type of environment. Because I would have to kill somebody.
Yep. E, where you been, man? Where you been, man?
Ooh,
I see you,
that's kind of deep, sis, because people think that we are deeply Pomona rooted, no doubt.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Deeply.
All three of us sitting here.
Deeply rooted.
We from Pomona.
Yeah.
But like sis just said, sometimes you have to be able to grow up.
Right.
Yeah.
And Mom always used to say, when you leave, don't turn around and look back.
I did.
What you leaving from, move forward. If you look back, means you're gonna go back.
Yeah, I couldn't go back to that. And even when I do go through Pomona, even now, I'm telling you now, black folks and Mexicans
You don't feel
in
the
Pomona,
same, do it?
They finna gentrify y'all's asses up out of there because they done had it with your shit. See, because the history of Pomona, y'all have damn near destroyed.
You know what area, sister, you're gonna agree with this?
It's our area.
But no, you know what area that they never was able to infiltrate? And I thought about this like 2 weeks ago.
Ranch and over there by Ganesha Park. Yeah.
That's you. Hold up. So far, you right. You missing one more little area. You know where Lincoln Park is?
That's what I'm talking about. That's all that area. Lincoln Park, they ain't going to. They tried, though. They tried.
They can't get over there.
But they ain't getting over there because mayor live over there.
They can't get over there.
Mayor and city council people, a lot of them live over there.
You can't get over there.
They ain't having it. They ain't having you tear up Phillips Ranch.
It's never been infiltrated.
They ain't letting you tear up over there by
Ganesha Hills.
Ganesha Park, Ganesha Hills.
You can't do it.
You ain't doing none of that.
You ain't tearing up none of that shit. Yeah.
You cannot do Phillips Ranch,
Ganesha
Ganesha Hills, and you cannot do where Lincoln Park is.
Yeah.
Where old.
And over there across the street from Ganesha Park.
Remember Pioneer's Chicken?
Yep.
That area next to that park over there, that whole where all those colonial houses and Victorian houses.
Yeah.
Ain't never been a hood over there.
Mm-mm. And over there, like I said, over there
Ever.
by Ganesha Park, when you go over that little stretch down there off of White, over in that section.
Oh yeah,
by
never.
the fair,
Yeah, Alameda and all of that.
By the fairgrounds
yeah,
over there.
yeah. Never been infiltrated.
You ain't tearing that area up.
Ever.
Ain't having it.
Ever.
They'll let you tear everything else up.
With that old money.
But that shit over there.
You can't do. That's Alameda and all that. Am I right? Yep.
They not having it.
McKinley.
They are McKinley. Yes.
Am I right?
Yep. And
Come
it's still
that's our
beautiful
city.
today.
As
A
it
lot
was,
of city
yes.
council people live over there too. Yeah, going toward Laverne. Yeah. You're not tearing that
before
area
you get to White, between White and what is that Gary?
Orange Grove.
In Orange Grove. They're freaking right. Between Orange Grove and White.
Where that cleaners?
Yeah.
Well, you know that cleaners is closing.
Is it?
Yes.
The old school cleaners?
Yes. That
talking
cleaners,
about Friends?
Yeah. The cleaners
Friends.
is closing. Yep.
Friends?
Yeah.
Nigga, that's
I've
what.
been there since I was.
Yes.
snotty
I used to
nose.
go to that
had
cleaners when I
$100
lived in Pomona.
Look.
I went to that
What
cleaners.
you say?
I had $100 bill in my pocket. This is when beepers was out. I went to go get my clothes out the cleaners. I said, let me take $100 out the bank, go get my clothes out the cleaners. I get to the cleaners, and this when beepers was out, and I didn't have my cell phone. I went to the pay phone, and when I went inside there to give them my ticket to get my clothes, I ran out to go get to the cell to get to the phone booth. Nigga, $100 bill floated to me. I said, hold on. Boom, ran out my booth, picked up the 100. I said, yeah, well, anyway, yeah, I just found 100. Nigga, guess who 100 it was?
It was
Yours.
You thought you came up.
Thought I came up my own 100. You came back to me, bro. Never forget that. Fran's Cleaners.
The cold part is that you didn't
What was
lose
that
it.
Orange Grove and
The cold
Gary?
part is that you
Yeah.
didn't lose it. So
Right
No,
there,
I didn't
right,
lose
right
it.
there
So
when
God
you
sent
come
it
up
back
from
to
that
you.
what I
underpass
just
from
thought
the
about?
10.
Like that time.
Getting off the 10.
When
Yep.
remember when you lost your wallet in Merino Valley and them motherfuckers brought your whole wallet back?
How much was in it, you remember? It
2,000?
was $2,200.
I said 2,000.
Yeah, it was $2,200. I was at TJ house, and I got out. My boy was here from Milwaukee.
Yeah. Shout out to
He
my
got
boy.
bad bladder. He had to use the bathroom.
Right.
And he was like,
He a
hey.
young old nigga too.
He jumped out at the light and told me to take the rental car and just pull out because he couldn't hold it. You know JoJo. He get out the car at the light and run, bump. I get out the car and get to the driver's side, get out, bump, get in the car, pull around so he could use the bathroom. Well, he's already out the car.
Right.
The whole time I dropped my wallet when I got out the car at the light. Get to the TJ's house. I got his address on my new driver's license.
Right.
A brother and sister knocked on the door and asked for me. And TJ said, Mario, somebody's at the door for you.
Yeah.
Did you lose something? I said, I ain't lost shit. He said, you sure? I said, he said, well, he ain't lost shit. But TJ was teasing.
Right. Cause
He teasing because he showed, yeah.
Yeah, I seen the wallet.
So he said, yeah, well, come to the door because somebody got something for you. I get to the door. It was a Mexican couple. Mexican brother and sister. And handed me my wallet with all my money in. I tried my best. Did I try to tip him? I took $200. Said, thank you. He was like, no, we're Christians. We don't want the money, sir. We just want to make sure that you got your wallet back.
Right.
They didn't mention the money. I said, well, can I give you? No, we don't want anything. God will take care of us. They couldn't have been no older than 20.
22 at the most.
Like I say,
and you know what?
people in
They
that
came to
world.
one of our events after that too.
See, that's what made it dope.
You know what I'm saying? They came
was
to one of
like,
our events after
damn.
that. So shout out to them. We can't remember what their name is, but there's a lot of good people out there. And sometimes you just
They would not take a
sometimes you gotta
reward.
realize
That's real.
who you are is who you are.
Okay, let's give another good example. We was out one night eating at a Denny's in Ganesha Hills. You know the Denny's by Ganesha Hills.
Yep.
And I'm not going to speak on the actual people, but me and my brother TJ and all of us, we had left the club and we had a lot of people with us, so we stopped. Everybody got dates. Everybody got
entourage.
dates.
Except for me.
I don't remember. I just know all your homeboys who came from out of town had dates.
Everybody with me.
Bullshit. He lying like a rug.
No, I'm not.
Everybody had friends with him.
I was lonely.
We just left the club and then we stopped at Denny's to eat. So it's not like everybody coupled up, just everybody was eating. And a white girl and a black dude walked in. Huh?
Go ahead. That's it. I don't remember that.
A black dude and a white girl walked in. And
oh,
He had French braids like Rick James, and she was a white girl. And niggas started bagging on him. They was calling him Rick James and Tina Marie. Bagging. Ooh, look at Rick James. Oh, they all laughing.
We see you, cousin. What's up, cousin?
When it
Jay
came
Perry.
time to pay the bill, how come some of the niggas that was with us
Didn't have
was
no
thinking that I was going to pay for the whole meal?
Of course.
So I go, shit, y'all, put y'all money together because I'm paying my, my portion of the bill. They sit
You
there
took
looking
care of
crazy.
my portion, too. Because I was broke.
Why the people that they was talking about, he got up and put $100 towards the bill and said, next time, young brothers, watch who y'all talk about. And walked back and sat back on the side.
That's a lesson.
I said,
when you thought he didn't hear, and you
whole
thought
time
he
you
was a
listening
bum. You thought he was a bum.
Look at Rick James and Tina.
But Rick James is the one that paid for your motherfucking meal.
All of their meals.
You never know. This is why I've always been a firm believer.
And those weren't none of my friends that was doing that shit
I don't believe in burning bridges with people.
You know what it was, huh?
Yep.
I don't believe in burning bridges with people because you never know if you're going to have to circle back to those
who you
particular
see
people.
on your way up.
You
may see him on the way down.
No, you're going to.
So
because karma's a motherfucker.
Yeah,
and
you don't
I
want to
don't
meet
believe in burning bridges with people.
I ain't no burning
Your
bridges.
son always said that. He said that. TJ, did you hear what I just said?
I don't burn bridges.
TJ, your son said in a rap.
If anybody know me out there, I ain't never. Yeah,
nah, that ain't you.
Nah,
you just straightforward. You at least got the same environment.
I'm not gonna fuck with you no more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I know. Like Lisa.
If Lisa don't like him, Lisa just like,
in
I
the
don't
corner,
with him.
it's pretty much over with, cuz.
Don't
do that. Don't do that. That's like me. Don't do that to me.
You can't put
because I don't know how I'm gonna react.
Bro, Lisa is and you, but y'all have a cat mentality. If you put a cat in the corner, that motherfucker gonna come out that corner. Y'all know that for a fact, don't you? Do you know that if you corner a cat, that cat's gonna make it out that corner?
Yep.
If a cat fall out the window, what he gonna land on?
His feet. Except for one time when I was little, I threw a cat in the air and he didn't land on his feet.
It must have been a kitten.
Nigga, but But look, I was 14 years old, and to this day, I still think about he didn't land on his feet. He landed on his back.
That's very rare. That's very rare.
And then I just felt.
You was evil, cuz.
No.
You was an evil cat thrower. I
ain't never been evil.
You was an evil cat thrower, cuz you threw a cat. What the cat do to you, cuz? Look, you was an evil cat thrower.
I was bad.
You was an evil bad cat thrower.
Oh God.
I was just
what took your time out today to throw a cat, cuz?
Because they always say if you throw them in the air, they land on their feet.
Oh, that makes sense.
That one didn't. So you were doing an experiment.
Yeah. You know, I was trying to be a scientist.
Trying to be a scientist. Okay.
Urban legend.
Right.
Urban legend.
Right.
Let's see if it really happened.
And it didn't happen, and
they lied.
It convinced you, huh?
I was like, then I felt bad. Like, I'm 63 years old. I still think about that shit.
So I'm glad that you didn't take the urban
legend. Right by Alpha Beta.
TJ, I'm glad you didn't take the urban legend that cat has 9 lives. Like, you took cats out and shot them 9 times. Like, pow!
Nah.
Get up.
Get up.
He's supposed to live 9 times. No, I wasn't that evil. But I did throw him in the air, and the motherfucker did not land on his feet.
I can believe that.
I'm just saying that. And I felt bad.
I can believe that.
Like, that's the only thing I ever had in my conscience. Because I done been through some other shit I ain't never thought about again.
Right.
But that little kitten fucked me up. TJ, you a softy, cuz.
You ain't no softy. You was just mischievous.
Definitely mischievous.
Like Ronald.
Jonathan Perry, my cousin. What's up with you, JR?
JR, what it do? Oh, Lisa. I'm going to ask you about, because you be hearing about everything. Did you hear about the Chicago?
Do we know anybody named Neckbone?
Yeah.
Do we know anybody named Neckbone?
Neckbone from evil side. Neckbone.
What up? What up, Neckbone? Shout out to you, man. Nigga, when you coming to come sit down with me and blow my brains out with that marijuana you be bringing to me, bro?
Nah, he's definitely a community person that always want to see something better for our city.
Well, come on the show. Let's put some shit together.
Since he came to
I think we need to get together with Fathers in Hip Hop and Nitty and all of you. We need to all get together and make some shit happen. I seen Nitty and Justified on the picture together. I'm glad to see that. You know what I'm saying? Holler at the OG, cuz both of y'all.
There it is. Now I forgot what I was trying to ask Lisa.
You asked me something about Chicago.
Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna keep it 100. I forgot.
Hey,
TJ,
that's that feel good shit.
Nah,
hey,
you kicked it right out. When I was saying, you just went, oh,
right.
and it kicked me out.
You know,
so you jumped in.
You jumped out.
And I jumped out.
We'll figure it out later.
Not in a bad way though.
Hey, you know what?
Shit happens.
I'm just thinking about right now. I'm like,
And there was something else that was it keeps crossing my mind, and it'll go. Oh, why are you trying?
I like when Lisa be quiet, because that means she like,
thinking.
I'm listening to y'all niggas.
Nah, but they trying to implicate.
That's my sis, cuz.
You see that they trying to implicate Dre and Snoop with this Tupac murder.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Thank you, Lisa.
That ain't gonna happen.
Lisa gave me the.
At first it was DJ Quick. Now
You
you
dig
done
into
graduate.
it.
Now you
I
done
forgot
graduate.
about
And
Quick.
now you
Choc,
graduate.
you gonna be next. Choc,
I'm
you gonna be next.
Yeah,
Trust
I'll
me.
Be next.
You know, Choc has something to do with.
Yeah, he was
No,
one.
nigga, that's just you and your crew, and all your crew dead now, so ain't nobody but you. And you done went up over there on Vlad and all these different people and talked
Dummy.
yourself into a cell.
Right.
Dummy.
And that's just what it is.
Dummy.
What he talked himself into a what?
Into a cell. That's just what it is.
One thing we know for sure, he gonna get 3 meals a day.
Yeah, he I don't know how long it's gonna last.
All I know is he gonna get the. You right.
know, I wouldn't have
Yeah.
said a word personally.
Oh, shout out to E40. He got his street name.
40.
Hey, 40.
Proud of that. Just like JJ
Earl,
Fad.
Earl,
JJ
hey,
Fad
hey.
has a street name.
They
down
sure
Shout
there.
out to JJ
Yeah.
Fad.
Yes, definitely.
Earl, hit us up,
Earl,
man.
Earl.
Cause last time I talked to you, you was talking some real cool shit.
Oh,
Man.
you know, he
I
always
appreciate you,
talking
E40. I appreciate you, man.
shit. Like Chucker.
That nigga said, so you gave birth to this human. I was like, yes, I did.
Nigga, we stayed 4 days at his house.
Shout out to
His
E40.
house.
Earl.
Got to eat his wife's cooking, all of
Yeah.
that. Yeah, Earl's a good dude. That nigga
I
Silk,
like E40.
that nigga Silk got excited and
Shout out to
that.
Silk, too. I ain't seen Silk since
Shout
we
out
was
to
little,
Silk,
cuz. I
DJ
love
Silk,
you, cuz.
shout out to Silk. But Silk spilled some Carlos and Rossi on his carpet. That nigga looked at Silk and said, damn, party foul.
Party foul.
When I knocked on the door, I promise you, as soon as I rung the shit to get on his property, get out the car, I ring his doorbell. First thing that E40 said to me, he didn't say, what up, Choc? That nigga just said, hey, Choc, I got you some turtle. Had a bag of weed. He said, I got you some turtle. I said, this nigga called weed turtle. Experience a good life.
Shout out to E40. We love you, bro.
dude.
And we might get
this.
this.
Talk.
Yeah,
I just like to hear him
Oh,
talk.
he's great people,
Because
man.
it's just
Every day.
hilarious.
We're
Shout
going
out
to get
to
him on the
his
show.
son, Drew,
Watch.
too.
And
Yeah, we'll get him on the show.
informative at the same time, though. But,
All the time.
but I
All
just
the
like to
time.
listen to him talk because I
His
be
language.
cracking
Yeah,
up.
he got his own language.
Yeah.
He got his own language. That nigga speaks
We
his
have a
own
ball
And
language.
I think Earl is one of the flyest niggas in the industry. That's just my opinion.
But he's think
E40 is one of the
he's
flyest
just like
niggas in the
Dre.
industry.
People think that when they become so big that they're not approachable. These are your everyday cats that's never gonna change who they are. Like,
Right.
Dre will walk in the room, and I have a whole room while I'm producing a record. Dre walk in and want to shake everybody's hand and know their name.
Right.
People don't know that that's how Dre is. Hey, what's up, man? What's your name? Okay, what you do?
Right.
Okay. Everybody.
Last time I
He
seen
wants
Dre.
to talk to everybody.
Last time I seen Dre, man, I was in Hollywood, and it was a chance of meeting. As soon as he see me, I'm with somebody else. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
they don't know that I know Dr. Dre or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this one I was in Inglewood, and Dre see me, he's like, Pops! Put his hands out, like, Pops, what's up? The motherfucker I was with was like, you know that's Dr. Dre, right? I was like, yeah.
Nigga, he called your name, dummy. Shut up.
He said, that's Dr.
Weirdo.
Dre. I was like, yeah.
The
Well, anyway,
most dope thing he ever said to you around me was this. When we got Slim signed to Dre, Dre looked at you and said, you said, this is our conversation.
Right.
Remember we took that picture by that Van Gogh?
that picture that we all took, the
by that-
legendary picture.
that-
Yeah.
You said, hey, Dre, I just want to tell you,
Thank
you, man.
Right.
Dre said, no, thank you.
you.
That was big.
Yeah, that was big.
I like Dre.
Busta Rhymes did the same thing.
Oh, come
Busta
on.
Rhymes said, yo,
nigga.
You made this motherfucker right here.
Nigga, he put those studio up like
everybody leave but Unc.
And then he said, he took my hand and was like, I just want to, he shook my hand and
I'm there.
I don't know what these dudes be going through, but I appreciate how they make me feel when I'm around these classic ass niggas.
When he did, the streets is crazy. This was Slim.
Yeah.
He said everybody gotta go except for my uncle right there. The whole studio leave out.
Yeah. E40. E40.
Then he left 30,000 in the studio and was gone for an hour and came back and said,
he
called
there.
and said,
hey, I left a Gucci bag.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I see this in the corner right here. That nigga came back with his driver, walked in and picked the bag up and looked to see his money, said,
y'all some real ones.
yeah, nigga, we didn't look in your bag.
Nah.
We didn't even know your bag was there.
Yeah, we on some other shit.
But he was coming back, sis. Remember the old school days, you used to get your bottles of liquor in the brown bag? That nigga came with the brown bag with the bottles of vodka. That nigga was drunk as shit and left 30,000. Yeah, so
shout out to Busta Rhymes.
Love you, bro.
One of the realest niggas ever.
I like Dr. Dre because the thing of it is with Dr. Dre, when you look at all the shit and during the time in which he came out and everything they had to go through for him to build this label to make him respectable, and in the short amount of time that he did it.
He did it.
Dre went through hell and back, bro.
Yeah.
Did y'all realize that Dre's first records was like surgery?
Yep, I do. Cause I got it. Because I got the original one.
Turntables.
Yeah, because I have the original when he was selling them motherfuckers out the trunk.
Music.
TJ.
Yeah.
This nigga was 80. This was in 1983. 83.
Yeah. And that was before World Class Wrecking Crew.
And then Egyptian Lover. Then another
shout out to
Dr.
Egyptian Lover. That's my nigga too.
That's when he was with the World Class Wrecking Crew.
World Class Wrecking Crew.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dre, my brother, love you.
That was my shit. Give me some juice.
Give me some
Turn out the lights.
Turn out the lights.
Yeah.
At least now you sounding fast.
I know, right?
She's shaking her head going,
right?
Niggas, you having flashbacks.
Man, we enjoying ourselves today. I'm glad to have my sis back.
Man. And our producer, he'll be back next week.
He'll be back next week.
It's going to be crazy because he got a whole lot of plans for us. He's like, I can't tell you everything.
It's not as easy as y'all think.
You guys are going to make money. I was like, all right, bro.
It's not as easy as y'all think.
No,
it's definitely not.
We've been doing this shit for almost 6 years,
and we just
now getting our shit together. We just now finding out how to work the shit. Lisa, I got to give a shout out to her.
We still can't work the shit. TJ doing a good job of because he spent time on learning, but our producer will be here to help him finish up on brushing up on the things that he need to do.
Like he said, what I love about y'all ain't stopped. Y'all ain't quit.
Nah.
He said,
only time when y'all don't see us.
And I hate to brag, but the dudes has, you know what I mean? Like, he's got the connections.
He do great shit.
The PJs, Live in Color.
Yeah, he do great shit.
And he see a vision for us, so I'm with that. Man.
He's got, and he be going viral. We went to the Rams game, and this nigga put his phone in front of him. Not nigger, but nigga.
This nigga.
He put his phone in front of him.
No, that's our nerd.
That's our nerd. Proud of him.
Yeah.
And he wants to get us to, as a matter of fact, at least I got to call him because he wants us to go back to another
and we gotta get your
Rams game. And then he's also so keen on Lisa that he wants to try to do a show with Lisa where it's her podcast.
There's a lot of shit going on.
So we'll be her co-host.
Yeah.
So we just trying to figure that part out.
This dude got a vision for us, and you know what I mean. When somebody that has a connection has a vision, you got to at least listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And
we don't know everything. We the only thing I know how to do is
right now he's doing a TV show with what's that?
I forgot you.
You know, the comedian. He said, I can't say what he said, but
I can't.
The older guy.
I can't remember.
Anyway, he's a comedian. I can't think of his name, but anyway, I'm excited about what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah, so we'll see. Shout out to you, Dave. We appreciate you, brother.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah, Dave was slow. Dave was having a lot of time with us because that damn strike.
The strike.
When that strike in Hollywood was
he got a chance to come in here and set up all this equipment.
Yeah. Well, now they're getting the actors back on. So it's gonna be
bingo.
Right.
It's gonna be a lot of their projects are starting to kick off, and a lot of new programs. And my programs will be able to resume next month, and I'll be happy. All of my programs that I want to see.
He's talking about a future Lisa Marie show. He doing all of that.
Like no, he working on a lot of things.
Promise you, Lisa.
No, he's working on a lot of things.
Do you guys mind being her co-host? Was like, hell no.
Hell no.
He's like, I got ideas.
We get it.
But he just wants to.
He just need to know a day that she's available. We're gonna do our show through her
him.
because, man, we telling everything. Dave, we sorry, we snitched.
No, we did snitch, guys.
Yeah, we did. Maybe it's the drinks, cuz.
I only had 2 shots.
I had 3, so
okay,
I'm telling everything.
Yeah, you telling.
Yeah, your wife got you lubed up quick.
We love y'all, man.
She made sure that.
We love y'all.
I smell some drinks.
I smell gravy.
Like
the dishes that was made today, you guys will see not today but tomorrow because it's a
Fatal son, love you, boy.
Yeah,
Fatal, hit me up next week, man. We want to get you on the air, bro.
We didn't want Lisa to know what was being done today. We want to surprise her.
Oh, we just wanted her to smell the gravy.
I do. I just got to ask Shock, can I have a corner with my cornbread?
Yes.
Hell no, you don't get no cornbread. You don't get no cornbread. Get your own damn cornbread.
Because you know, Chalk, y'all got to know Chalk is the gravy thief.
Look.
And gravy up in that motherfucking Chalk gonna steal that shit. So that's why I'm asking right now, can I just get a corner? Can I get a swallow?
She is not lying. She knows me inside out.
Hey, see, you know what's crazy is that I want to say this to y'all.
Damn,
y'all don't get to see what goes on after
this,
before this, in between this.
And after.
And that's why I said I got to have Star come on with us because it's going to be a great day. Star and Lisa in the same house. Oh, my God. And a good day to cook.
Shout out to our own boy, Lil Ken Dog. Me and him had a little situation over some gravy one time. That's what Lisa's basically referring to. My homie from the hood, me and him had a problem over some gravy.
Tell that refrigerator up looking for that motherfucking shit, and Chalk had took the whole motherfucking thing. Oh my God!
We had that was a situation.
None. I mean, what I had for dinner, that was it. They ain't wasn't none taking none home.
No, Ken Dog took the rest of it, and I was the one who was like,
"My Ken Dog,
our little Ken Dog."
Oh, host the show with us.
Yeah, I said, "Cuz, where the gravy go? Cuz, like, where the gravy?"
Oh my goodness!
He was like, "Shit, sis gave the rest to me," and it was over with from there. It was a gravy situation. That's what Lisa's talking about. So yeah.
Yeah, these boy.
Yeah. And I smell gravy right now.
Yeah, I smell it. That's why I asked you, could I have a swallow?
Yeah.
But I made the cornbread, though.
Yeah. He made the cornbread.
Could I have a swallow with my cornbread?
He made the cornbread.
You got like 3 of them in there.
What's
I made muffins.
Oh, yeah, you made muffins.
Yeah,
but
we
can't tell you the surprise. Y'all going to see it next week after,
we documented it. We documented it.
Yeah, we documented it.
We're going to put the pictures up.
One thing about me, man, I can still cook my ass off, bro.
Cook your ass off.
Come on.
I watch you put a whole lot of hours in on preparations today on what we're going to be eating.
Hey, because it's much appreciated and it's something, like, I got a future, too.
Yeah. We love y'all, man. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Next week.
And let Lisa tell y'all what the food tastes like. And she's going to tell y'all what it is because we want to surprise her today. We love y'all. 100.
And not only
now we going to watch football, basketball. We out here.
To the USC game.
Picks and shit.
On the run.
ENT.
Come on, y'all.
We out of here, y'all. We see y'all next week, man. Lisa Marie.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
You heard, nigga.
All right.
We out of here, y'all. We see y'all next week.
Next week.
Man.